Amtrak reality series. Oh, it's been a long day already. I'm on the train though, and that makes me happy. Let's see. I knew the train would be late. We left Bloomington normal 2 hours late. 2.5 hours late. No, 11, an hour and a half late. But we ran into some trouble on the way, which got me into Chicago at 2:45. And unfortunately, my 2-day train left at 2. So I had 10 minutes to rebook on a train, not to San Francisco, but through LA, and to find it. Thankfully, they had a sleeper car, so I am ensconced in my sleeper car. Yes, it's beauteous in the dark. Whereupon, about an hour outside of Chicago, the power failed. And we chugged along and chugged along and chugged along till Galesburg, where it was announced to us, which, by the way, I was in the dining car by 5 p.m. because I had missed all meals all day long because of the train delays, where it was announced that the lounge car had caught on fire and there was a giant hole in the floor of it where they could see the exposed wires, which is where the short was coming from. And we had to disconnect the lounge car from the rest of the train so that we could proceed. So there were 4 of us who had sat at the 5 p.m. seating. I was sitting next to a very large man so that half of my butt cheek was hanging off of the bench. So now my back kind of hurts. And we sat there for 2.5 hours in the dark and the cold because the heat wasn't working while we removed the sleeping car lounge and went back and forth on the tracks to reconnect the lounge car to the end of the train so that we could then proceed. Whereupon the power finally came back on. We were served our steaks, which were delicious, by the way, quite surprising. And then I was able to excuse myself and come back to my room and leave a very long dinner conversation. And now we're on our way, and I'm in my pajamas, waiting for the sleeping car attendant to come put my bed down so I can go to sleep. Good night.